formed against me shall prosper. All I do is win, taking L's not an option. Know that this my time, cause the Lord always watching. Say they got the keys, we don't need them, cause we locked in. Ain't no way we stopping. Tell them that we got this. No worries from the clouds, long as Jesus in the cockpit. Only look to God when you down, that's a problem. This journey comes with challenges, and ain't no way to dodge them. You know me, I keep it holy, I'm never folding. I won't win unless you coach me, like feeling Kobe. You show me if I keep holding my joys and glory. There's more things that I can flow in if you keep pouring. I'm best when all my investments are in this blessings. No question that this is destined. The call is precious. They pressing, they Smith and Wessons with no affection, no pressure, because I'm resting in His protection. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. If they taking shots, I just watch them bounce off, man.
Hello everybody, welcome to another Tina's Tiny Thursdays. Today, we're not so tiny actually. Today I'm working on my sister's book cover for her children's book called Bigger. It is a project I've been working on for a very, very long time. I would have hoped to have had it finished by now, but life happens. So, we're working on Bigger today and working on the cover for the book. You guys have seen me work on other pages of Bigger on stream, and it's been a labor of love for sure. And I still can't get the here, I'll just switch over so you guys can see how buggy it is. I mean, my hair doesn't look the greatest today. It's a little flat. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's pretty laggy when both cameras are on, so I might switch to my face every now and again. I'll stay for the intro, but for some reason Streamlabs is just making it weird when both cameras are on. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, there's like a 20-second delay. That's so weird. I don't know why the cameras are doing that. It wasn't doing that before, at least not to my knowledge. But, yeah, it's quite unfortunate. But I did want to show my face for a little bit today, because I know you guys asked why I only had the one view the last time. I have this... It's just... these cowlicks today. It's just amazing. But, yeah, I'm going to be working on Bigger today, and I hope you guys enjoy as I, struggle best through this. Yeah. But I am working with watercolors today, and I know I usually work with acrylic, but the whole book has been in watercolors. I'll show you guys, for those that are watching that might not be familiar with the book, I'll show some pages that I think I worked on stream. Yeah, I definitely worked on this on stream. I think this was the first stream I worked on with the book. If you see numbers, that's just like the pages that is attached to. I might have worked on this one a little bit too. But I won't flip through all the pages. I need you guys to buy the book. But the story is about it's about this baby dinosaur and his relationship with his mom, and him just wanting to be bigger and bigger, bigger than anything else, bigger than everything that he sees, bigger than his dad, and his mom is just like, trying to encourage his dreams, but also really realistically guide him, because there's a moment where he, his expectations of how big dinosaurs can get just, let's say he has a bit of an Icarus moment, and his mom has to, bring him back down to Earth, but it's a cute story. It's a cute time story. And I'm excited for when it is finally out and about. That'll be a huge relief. also a huge accomplishment because it's my first time illustrating an entire book. I should have refilled these before I started the stream. These watercolor brushes. Hey Zombo, what the bee? I'm working on a little baby dinosaur for my sister's children's book. Yes, what a baby indeed, because he is a baby. Hey, Kit Kat. I don't know the dinosaur's name, because my sister never told me it. I don't think the name is stated in the book either. This marker that I'm using is a watercolor marker, so it's very handy to get quick lines, and then you can, you know, do regular watercolor things with it too. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's... I have to refer back to some other images to double check how many little horns he has on his head and how many he has on his back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 8 on his head and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But there's 7. Okay, there's 7 on his back. Hey, DJ Mac. How's it going? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Funnily enough, Christina had got these watercolor markers for me for Christmas. She saw them on the TikTok shop and she was like, oh, Tina would like those and maybe she can use them on my book. And when they were driving over to my house, because she lives with Katrina, Katrina forgot to grab the, because it's 2 boxes that they had got me. And she totally forgot to bring them to me, and so until like mid-January. So she was like, "Oh, you got extra presents." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" All is well. How you be? I'm doing pretty good. I have a bit of a sinus infection, so I'm a little sick. Nothing major. Saw a doctor about it yesterday and got some meds, and I'm a lot better today than I was 2 days ago, so that's good. Gotta refer back to an earlier image real quick. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna snap a pic so reference. Alright. Baby dinosaur. I know what he looks like now. Not that I didn't know what he looked like before, but just want to make sure I get the shading and coloring right. It's so different having to work on a project and, like, remain continuity rather than just making something for the make of making something. Usually when I make a painting, it's just that scene or that person for that moment. I don't have to think about what they look like ever again, really, unless I do another portrait of them, but with having to do a full-on book, you're referring back to old sketches, making sure the lighting would make sense and the body still makes sense, especially since in the story the dinosaur, you know, he grows up and he changes as he goes, so it's a completely different ball game than just drawing for the sake of drawing. Definitely been a challenge working on this, but it's helped me grow as an artist, and I would like to work on other children's books. I had an idea for one a while back, and I had made some paintings for it. I was making the paintings before I had the story written out, and so things were, it was hard to go about, and I was like, I'm going about this the completely wrong way. And so when I get this story together, I'll return to that project, but you're fishing in Minecraft? You know, I don't think I ever took the time to, like, make, like, a fishing pole and, like, actually go fishing. If I needed fish for meat or something, I would just dive into the water and just attack it with the sword. I'm like, I don't have the patience to do this the right way. My health bar's going down. It's probably the most violent way of fishing besides just like getting dynamite and just blowing up a river or something in Minecraft. Yeah, there's a mod that I need a pufferfish for. I think it's cool how popular Minecraft remains to be. I don't always have the patience for it, though. Cause you know me, I like fighting games. I like a lot more action and stuff, and not that there isn't fighting or whatever, and enemies that you can kill or whatnot. It's just sometimes all the crafting that you have to do, I'm just like, ugh, again, I have to go back to the table again. It's like I ran out of this already. And then I don't want to use console commands and then just, you know, cheat and then have resources, because that just feels wrong, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I never, like, got super deep into, like, the fighting bosses or anything like that. So I'm just like, ew. Sometimes it is just peaceful to be listening to music and then just digging and mining. Like, oh, I found a diamond. Oh, I got this. But my brain isn't just like hardwired to make cool architecture. Like sometimes I see Sakura making stuff. I'm just like, how did you think to even do that, you know? But yeah, I like Minecraft, but sometimes I'm just like, I need something a little less peaceful. I need to hit something. covers are starting to get a little muddy, so they need to set. Juana finish sketching his adult body, because he ain't got no legs right now. And the cover for the book is going to be very simple. It's just going to be the baby dinosaur just trying to put his arms up. His arms are so tiny, that's as high as they can go. And then, like, the shadow of his future self. And then it's gonna say bigger. I made this way too far to the left. This will be resized and stuff. For the actual book, but, yeah. It's gonna be a very simple cover. We had talked about doing some other things. I'm good at building exteriors. I suck at putting stuff inside. Yeah. I don't think I'm particularly good at either one. I'm just, yeah, I just don't have the brain for it. My shelter in Minecraft could be a hole in the ground with a crafting table. It's not that important to me. Although one time I was on a friend's server and we were supposed to be making like really complicated structures, and we were supposed to have like more people in the server, and there was supposed to be like a whole like village, and everyone was gonna serve a purpose, and so my person was gonna be the potion crafter, and so I was like, oh, let me make a creepy Dracula castle at the edge of town, and that was the most extensive architecture thing that I ever tried to do. But then they're like, oh, we're actually gonna be playing on a different server, so it's just like, I put in all those hours making Dracula's castle, or at least trying to the best of my ability, and now it's just gone. The server's just gone. I can't I can't revisit my creepy castle. And I would like trap bats inside the castle and stuff to give it that really creepy feel. And all the lighting was like the soul lanterns. And so everything just had like this mysterious blue glow everywhere you went, and it was so I'm upset. I'm upset that I can't go back and revisit the castle because that server is down. I was working on that for weeks, man. It was the most extensive project, and I don't have it in me to do anything else. That's why I'm just like, dirt in the ground, a hole in the ground, that's it. That's all I got now. That's all I need. And the new server, they wanted it had like a bunch more mods and stuff, and so they were like more architecture things that you could do, and there's like furniture and stuff, and so I made like a cute pink log cabin, but then we stopped using that server, and so I'm just like, see, this is why in my personal games it's just somewhere I need to craft and sleep. The mod pack I'm using has like skeleton decorations and other graveyard stuff. It's cool. That would have been cool for my Dracula castle I was living in. That would have been really sweet. Legs. He needs legs. I'm starting to wonder if his... I feel like T-Rex legs aren't that big. Hold on, I'm pulling up a reference to see. Yeah, they got short legs compared to the rest of their bodies. It looks so funny when they're mid-run. Okay. sketching bones real quick, because it's like connects up here and then it and it's like foot and then like toe bones like that, basically. I don't know why I'm acting like I've never drawn an adult dinosaur before when there's so many dinosaurs in the book. And like as the baby, because his parents look like semi-normal. What is this? What is going on right there? Okay. His parents look like semi-normal T-Rexes. They are kind of cutesified for, you know, a children's story. But as he gets older, he looks more like a proper dinosaur. But when he's a baby, he's just like this plushy-looking thing, and I really like the concept. Maybe I should have. Okay, make the belly a little smaller so I can move the legs a little further back. Just gonna move everything up. Make it look like it's a part of the shadow. His other leg. Sorry, my nose is running. Imagine if I took a couple days off and didn't work while I was sick. That'd be crazy, right? That'd be absolutely insane. guess he needs arms. The only, like, non-T-Rex thing about these T-Rexes is that their arms aren't as short. They have, like, semi-T-Rex arms, you know? I don't like the way that looks. Okay. Do circle. Like that, and then we'll give him the classic T-Rex hands. Like that. And then all that is just going to be shadow, so it's just going to be filled in. Filled in with like a light gray wash. So like I said, it's going to be a very simple cover. It's just that watercolor, you just got to do so many dang layers, but you know, I picked my bed and I am laying in it because I was the one that was adamant about doing it in watercolor, because doing it in other media is just not working out. And I was like, what if we did watercolor, Christina? And she's like, wouldn't it be easier to do it digitally? And then I did some sketches digitally and she was like, like, it just was not working out, but I'm glad I stuck with watercolor. Because I don't know, there's just something about painting scenery digitally that just my brain is still having trouble with. I haven't reached my 10,000, yeah, it's 10,000 hours. That's when you become an expert at something, you know, expert. They say you gotta put in 10,000 hours in something, and I have not done that with digital art, so it is very much something that I practice with no one watching. Like doing watercolor and other stuff live, that does not make me nearly as nervous as the idea of doing something digitally. If you're looking for soup, it's in the purple thing, I think.
Is there any more chicken left?
Yeah, I was gonna use that for dinner, though.
Okay.
Why'd your game crash? Does that? Do you have too many mods up or something? Or are you just having performance issues with your PC? Where did I put the eraser? Ah! Found it. I'm gonna use like a nice cool gray for the this one. There's something in the mod pack that causes memory issues. Oh, okay. Don't you hate that? The shadow was like 80% just dirty water. still haven't built a house or anything like that. I just live in my friend's basement making stuff. Yeah, don't build a house. Don't do it. Just craft the things you need. Or do. Don't listen to me. I'm just... projecting my past issues with not being able to get inside my castle onto you. If you want to build something, build something. If you don't, don't. I should have made some tea. Guess how many XP levels I have? 25. Pray tell, can someone tell me what is Chinese white? Oh, it looks a little off-white, honestly. Huh. I had a white that was a gouache that I cannot find at the moment. Maybe I have it in a different bag or something. Or maybe I lost it. I tend to lose things that should be right in front of my face, or lose things that aren't right in front of my face. Higher than 25. Okay, 72. Found it. Gouache, titanium white. I'll try out the Chinese white, though. I'm curious to see how it looks. I guess Chinese white isn't too bad. Probably should adapt to that, but... Little baby rosy cheeks. A little more shadow. And this auto should be more like that. So is I right, Zombo? 72? In some spots, I'm just adding some water and then spreading. It's gonna look blobbish, but then I'll fix it once it's dried a little bit. This lake ain't got no color to it. Also, there should be some more shape to him, to the leg. Higher than 72. Okay. 157. Higher than 157? 298. How do you have that many experience points? Well, experience levels. It's crazy. What are you doing? Erase that line better. Ooh, it's still a little wet. I'm tearing the paper. I'm tearing the paper. Higher than 298? That's ridiculous. What are you doing? What are you crafting? And you don't even have a house. You got one of those zombie grinders or whatever? What do you need that much XP for? $500. You got 500. Level 500. That's my guess. I'm so irritated with myself. I killed a boss and it gave me a ton of levels. Okay. My current level is one. What? 152. No, that's a million, right? There's no comma. Yeah, you're over 1.5 million. What did you kill? Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the baby. I keep messing up the shadow. Stick to the baby. Oh shoot, that's still wet. Oh, biscuits. Oh, biscuits. I'm getting water everywhere. It's okay. I can fix the water spots in post. A zombie boss, okay. Thought maybe you killed the ender dragon or something. I did have some stuff to give me extra bonuses for XP gain, but not so much. I was so confused. It just kept going up. I also have a sword that does 48 damage. Isn't a normal sword like 12? Oh, okay, a lot lower. For reference, the diamond sword does 7. Okay. That is quite a lot. use another light. I kind of like that. Now I'm working on upgrading our enchanting setup so I can enchant my armor with 90 levels. That's insane. You just love finding how to make things broken in video games, don't you? Is that your goal in every game? Just like, how can I break this system? It's still so wet. It's so wet and there's barely any pigment. I'm gonna have to wait a while before I go back to working on Shadow Baby. What happened? Did the music die? It's already late game armor that's better than netherite, but armor is the only thing I need to enchant, so... Well, if that's the only thing you got left, then might as well, I guess. Gonna bring it in a little closer so you guys can really see what's happening. Might turn on the second light too. Give me a moment. There we go. That's better. This music app just not wanting to cooperate with me. Notebook a second. Yeah. Oh. I knocked the camera. That is my bad, guys. Move the palette a little bit closer to me so I can have a little bit more control. Baby Dinosaur does have a bunch of blue spots. daddy was a green dinosaur and his mama was a blue dinosaur. That's why he got blue spots and blue eyes. I want to make some lighter parts in his eyes. I've mixed the blue with this Chinese white, which I still think is a really weird name for a color, but you know what, whatever. There, now he's got like a little light shine. I'll add highlights and stuff once that's dried a bit. Also, I want to make the blacker parts blacker. Gives like a little bit more shape. A little less plushy, a little more chicken wing, you know? Shadow is still a little wet, so I don't want to touch it. I do want to give him a mouth. I know I just touched this. Up! Yikes! Big yikes! Need a tissue. Need a tissue. Oh gosh. Did not mean to make that bleed. It's okay. We fixed it, boys. We fixed it. Okay, I'm going to... Maybe I'll just leave the body alone for now and just work on the horns a little bit. And just give them a little more definition. Biscuits. Didn't mean to make that bleed. Fixing it now. Okay, the part where his mouth should be is dry, at least drier than it was. So it's not gonna bleed too much. I don't know if I like that mouth. referring to other images of him with his mouth open. Yeah, I don't... Maybe it's because I haven't given him nostrils yet. Maybe that's the thing. Or maybe I just don't like the mouth. I don't know. I'll figure it out. His eyes still look a little soulless, though. His leg is really bothering me. Okay, maybe the mouth isn't so bad. Maybe it was just the fact that the dinosaur looked soulless, and now that there's light in his eyes, he looks like an actual thing, and not just... I don't know. When there was no light in his eyes, he just looked like he was gonna devour the universe. Okay, found it. I'm working with like 3 different color palettes. They all have random shades of things that I've used. Zoom back out so you guys can see the whole shadow. Shadow dry, then I'll touch that again later. I didn't even realize it was 4 o'clock. Time flies, huh? Time flies. Also, I did start a little late today. Made good progress on this today. I will adjust some things with the mouth, just try to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Give it some shading. He's a baby, so he don't have no teeth. And this back leg, it's still bothering me. It's still bothering me. Throwing another shade of green in there just to... I'll redo the spots later. But It still needs a little work, but I think... Oh, let me try and put it on my face, since I'm not gonna be, painting anymore. There we go. Hello. Cowlicks and all. Hello, everybody. Here's my face again. I think it's a good start. I think this is basically what Christina was looking for, and I'm excited for when the book will finally be out. Not much more that I have to do on it, honestly. Just touching up in some other scenes and just finalizing some colors, and then everything will get scanned and then, you know, put together. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I think this has been quite a challenge, especially since my mom passed. Because like one day I was sitting next to her making the sketches for the book, and then the next day she was gone. So it's been hard to work on sometimes, but it's definitely been a labor of love, and I'll be happy when other people can enjoy the book and read it to their kids and, you know, have fun memories. But, thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for who will be watching this back on YouTube later. I appreciate you guys, and thank you for everybody that was watching on Twitch as well. I know people comment for a little bit on Twitch, don't say nothing, and then dip out, but, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy lives to watch me paint things. I will not be live next Thursday. I'll be live on Tuesday, but next Thursday I'll be setting up my booth for Motor City Comic Con, and I'm so excited about it. It is one of the biggest shows that I do during the year, so hopefully that'll change very soon. But it's the biggest Comic Con that I do, so hopefully I'll do bigger and better things in this second half of the year. But I appreciate you guys for chilling with me, and I will catch you guys